Greetings, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us today. I just wanted you to know that I am so happy that you were able to make this trip this evening, because I was sitting here and I was saying to myself, listen, I'm going to put together this show, and this show is not going to be exactly the way I had forecasted. Instead, I'm taking excerpts from an interview that I did with a friend of mine. Her name is Ms Burchette, and she's a financial person. However, in this particular segment, she's actually going to show us a little bit more about encompassing the entire individual, which includes the emotional side and some of the things that you need to remember on that journey. So without any further ado, I just wanted you to know that she will be up in a few minutes. But first, I wanted you to know that you're listening to NJ, The Hideaway, and my name is NJ. I'm producer hosting of this particular show. And normally we focus on technology, but this time, as I said a few minutes ago, I want to focus more on how to help you through everyday life when you have those bouts with ups and downs and ins and outs and everyone's expectation and then your expectations. So we're going to have a little music, and let me tell you about these guys. So you have Every Day With You, and another one is called Color Me, and the other one is Tender Heart. And I'll let you know exactly who these artists are. But I wanted you to know that all my music is licensed by Artlist, and I find these musicians to be phenomenal, all of them, no matter what the genre. So without any further ado, we have coming up Every Day With You. Get your coffee, your tea, your notebook. I think this might be interesting, to say the least.
Whenever we're looking about life, you have to know yourself, but you cannot just falling down and waiting for someone to rescue you. You're the only person can pick up the pieces, and you're the only person that can rise above. So that has always been my motto. Well, I'm going through what I'm going through right now. And the answer I come up with is to be able to share my story, to create an impact. And that's it. And I'm peaceful with that. Emotionally, self-check, just do your best. It's going to be fine.
Make a movie, make a song, make a dance, make a record, take a glance and put it on me. Put it on me. Be a test drive, be a race, be a car, and be the rhythm of my eyes. Be a late night. But it was a false sense of falling. You couldn't have given me a warning. Well, maybe I'll still escape. Yeah. Pick me up, cover me the darkest shade while I blow up your mind and we retrograde. We're a far cry from dangerous. Try just to find where you can love like this. Hold me in a fictional atmosphere till I hold you to your words till they disappear. We're a far cry
do have the emotional component, but we also have the financial component. We have the physical being, we have the spiritual being, then we have the mental being, mental, emotional, So with you, what can you share in terms of what you had to do? Because now this has become a single journey. This is now, where did you have to go to help yourself?
To learn to give myself things that to make you feel better or worse, just really, really be sad about it, let your emotion out. I think that is where we're hiding our feelings. When we start covering up what we're really feeling, this is where we get in trouble. And I think it just explode. But one thing that I really want to say is the journey is challenging. It's not going to get easier, but there's a reason why. Because if you overcome this little step, then you're ready for the next one. The reason we've been putting these steps is because we have overcome that. I always look at myself, oh, I never know how to clean this. Every step of the way, we just need to say to ourselves, okay, come on, bring it on. I passed that. Okay, let's go to the next one. So if you continue to focus on these are the baby steps, the stones, and what can we do once we master this little skill? Because I always believe you are giving yourself some time to process. You're going to do your due diligence, and you are.
You are, right.
You are your own boss. Just like I always preach, you're your own financial boss. And what better way to know your subject than you do your own research? But be careful what you're doing your research on, because there's a lot of information out there. You have to learn to really synthesize, take the information and really know, does it sound right? And trust your gut. And I think this is one thing I kind of go back to the basic. We're given in this life, we have a soul in us.
There you go. There you go.
Tear it down, because
Yes.
got to be able to say, I believe. We don't remember that we are our own individual. I'm going to make mistakes. Hey, there are things I make mistake all the time, but guess what? I'm going to own up to it. I learned.
Right.
I want you to be your own expert on any subject, any of the medical community, when I'm doing the things that is for my good, that I know in my heart. And I think once you have that belief, miracles happen. And I'm a believer. I think you start asking yourself, okay, two positions, right? Either that way or that way. It's still here.
We're going to bring this to a close in a minute, and I would like you to just provide just one something that you feel would be very useful, very important to share.
You're just in the bump. The day that you're done with your bump is when you're gone. You're done with this universe. You're done. You're going to the next, your soul is traveling to the next stage, whatever.
Right.
Just remember, it's a bump. All the bump comes to a straight ahead of you.
As usual, it's an honor and a pleasure being with you. This is the author of
EASH. C stands for credit, A stands for asset, S stands for savings, and H stands for health.
Nice. And I thank you so much for your journey, because I know for a fact somebody needed to hear this. I know I did. Thank you for being with me today. Nice job.